I feel like it's giving me like old glam, which I kind of was going for, so I really do like it a lot. Hey my baby dolls, welcome back to another video. Today is my birthday. Woo! So of course I was not about to film this look, okay? So I'm ready to get started. I'm trying to find my lip gloss, my chapstick, because my lips are dry. I just literally found it. So let's get into the hair. Like, oh my god, get into this hair. Y'all will not believe this is a synthetic wig. And I did talk about it in my vlog, so I'll probably be uploading this before my vlog. We'll see. But anyway, I did talk about it in my vlog, and it came in time. I was like debating on how I should do my hair, because at first I wanted to do a my pixie cut, my real hair, but at the same time I'm like, no, I want to do like some big curly juicy curls that's going to hold. And I knew that a synthetic wig was going to give me this look. I just figured if I was to sit up and try to curl my hair, getting hot, getting irritated, curls dropping, curls falling, with human hair, it was not going to last. So I'm like, you know what, let me buy this wig that I know is going to do what it got to do. Now this is my first time having this unit. I've been having it saved for a very long time. This is by Sensational. Her name is Letitia. She's very iconic. For the girls that know about the synthetic wigs, she's a very iconic girl. Everyone loves her. Some people cut it short, some people keep it this length. It's a lot that you can do with her. I can honestly flip it over to this side. I can flip it over to this side. I can actually make a part if I want to. That's how good the lace is. Like, you can fix the curls, move the curls how you want it, bend it, shake it, flip it. It's gonna stay. So of course I am going to maneuver it a little bit later once I'm done with my hair how I want it to be. But yes, very much 80s, that rich housewife 80s 70s glam, okay, hair look. So, and that's exactly what I got. It definitely looked like I left the shop and someone curled my hair, but I didn't, girl. I literally just threw this wig on and here we are. Like, who had time for that? Not me. So I don't have to worry about my curls leaving me. I don't have to spray on a bunch of hairspray to keep them intact, and it's not even going to stay. Honey baby bye. Give me a synthetic wig any day, especially if it's curly, because I know she's going to serve me right and she's going to stay right. This is going to be, I don't know what type of look, because I just never know what type of look I want to do, but we're just going to do it, okay? It's going to be very inexpensive. These are cheap products. Y'all know how I do. I don't need too much to really give a look. But cheers to being 29. I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to talk y'all ears off to death. And cheers to this chapter being full of blessings and opportunities, unexpected blessings and opportunities, good ones, positive ones, and just continuing to be abundant and being great, shedding my light, and just being the amazing woman that I am, growing and developing, prospering, and just doing amazing things. I thank God for this new chapter for me, this new age for me. This is the end of my 20s. This is literally the end of my 20s, and I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I can't believe I'm this age. I still remember me being a little girl and my mom taking me to preschool, and I was just always very independent, wanting to do things my own. I don't want nobody doing it for me. Still that same girl. Still that same, I feel like I'm finna cry. Still that same lyric. And I can literally show y'all a picture of myself, of the age I'm thinking of myself right now, how little I was. She was so little, and I remember taking these pictures for school, and I remember all I wanted was my lip gloss. Lip gloss stayed on, okay? All I wanted was my lip gloss. I remember my mom took me and she was like, "You're gonna be okay, like you're good." You know, some kids cry, some kids don't. I didn't cry. I was ready. I was ready to do it. And I'm just, to think about it, I'm just still that same girl that was just always been ready to just go for it and just do it. Being scared or not, I'm just let me just do it, you know? Like, just being that girl that's just always had that leap of faith, and just to know, like, I've always had that in me as a little girl. Like, I don't know, that just warms my heart, and it makes me a little bit emotional. It really do. Because I just will never forget. And all I wanted that day, that time my mom took me to preschool, all I wanted was my purse and my lip gloss. Like, that's all I wanted. That's all I care for. Like, girl, give me my purse, give me my lip gloss. I am gone. Like, I'm ready to see what's back. Like, I was just ready. Just not being scared and just being fearless, you know? And I think that's a message for me today. Like, I'm talking to and for myself. That literally was just a message that I just picked up on for myself. It's just to literally not be afraid. Have that same inner child feeling you used to have when you was a little girl, when you wasn't scared of nothing. Literally have that same feeling. Pour out that inner child, that feeling that you used to have when you was a child, because it's going to help me now, is what I'm hearing. Like, that's what I needed. So if that's a message for you too, then that's a message for you too, girl. But we need that strength. We need that sometimes we need that inner child feel to really push and continue going. Because sometimes we fear of the unexpected, of the unknowing, but just keep going and just have faith that everything is going to be okay. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we do fear of the unknown because we're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? We don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about any of those things. Just keep going. And on the way, while you're continuing to keep going, is to also have that faith and believe. Like, literally, think of a child. You're happy, you happy to do something. You don't know what's really what you're about to expect. You're just happy to do it. Literally have that same feeling as a child. Like, you don't know what's about to happen. You just have this happy energy, this energetic feeling inside of you, and you just let that radiate. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. That just came to me, and honestly, I needed that for myself. That was a message for myself. So yeah, cheers to 29 and fun. And yeah, let's get into today's video. For my brows, y'all, I'm gonna use this NYX pencil. This is what it looks like. This is their NYX powder louder pencil in the shade Deep Brown. L'Oreal Paris Infallible Concealer in the shade Pecan. This is a bit light, so I'm only going to use a little bit of this. I'm probably going to mix it with my e.l.f. in a shade Deep Olive, okay, because this is a bit light. See how light that is? I'm going to mix it in with this shade right here, which is Olive. I like the consistency of the L'Oreal Infallible, especially on brows. It just makes it so clean. That's one of the reasons why I want to use it, but I feel like I need to mix it in with something else because it's extremely too light. And then I'll probably be using Olive just on the top of my brows because it's not as light as that L'Oreal concealer. For some of you know, I like to take the remaining of that concealer and I like to put it underneath my lid, and it kind of just camouflages the dark under eye, or the bags you would like to say. So as you guys can see, this canvas looks really good, and not saying this don't look good, it's just my natural face. But you guys can see the difference as far as it being just a clean and covered. So yeah. And now that our brows are done, I feel good about them. Now we can get into the foundation. I am going to go into my foundation before my eye. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to go into my eyes first and then the foundation. Sometimes I do my foundation, then my eyes. It honestly just depends on how I feel. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on how I feel, what's my mood. For now, we're going to go into the eyes. All of my makeup kits, makeup palettes are like put up, and I honestly didn't feel like going through all of that, so I am going to go with this palette that's been in my makeup bag since I traveled. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. New Classics. As you guys can see, it does look a mess because two of the, was it two or one of the eyeshadow palettes broke and it just shattered everywhere, a mess. But I am going to use this palette. I'm going to go in with a neutral first, and it's going to be Darling. Darling is right here. It's like a light brown, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm going to go in with that first. Because I didn't set my eyelids from that concealer, I like to use my brush and just dab in first, kind of like this, the motions I'm going, and then I like to use my brush in this motion, because I feel like if I go in with this motion first, it's going to leave it streaky. So you want to make sure that the eyeshadow is not streaky. You want everything to be like very much blended. And since this is a neutral shade, I'm going to take it down the bridge of my nose just to start off with that contour. I am going to go in with my crease a little bit, but before we go into the crease, I'm going to go in with the shade Blank. It's like white, but it also has like a champagne silver. Champagne is more of gold, but more of like a silver. It's a very neutral shade. But it also has a little bit of sparkle in it, a little bit. Like it looks silver too. Has a little bit of like silver glitter in it. Hopefully my camera is taking up. I want a new camera so bad. I really, really do. Not saying nothing is wrong with this camera, but I've had it for some time. I think now I just want something new, you know? But I am still grateful for the camera I do have. Like I still like it. I just want a different lens. I'm taking this eyeshadow kind of above my crease, making the eye just look a little bit more bigger. Well, my eyelid space a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to take Muse right here. It's a very dark, it's a dark brown. That's Muse. But I low-key don't want to go black. So I'm going to keep it, if I am going dark, it's just a dark brown. You know what I mean? So I'm just taking this in my crease. When it's time to blend, I'm going to be blending in that crease shade, and I'm using that brush when we used the same brush when we used the transition shade. So I'm blending both of those out at the same time, which is a must. Okay, and I'm kind of going into that lid color with that brown. You're basically just going to learn to just basically go back and forth with all of the colors when it's time to blend. I always tell you guys, if you feel like you can't get your eyeliner perfect, don't worry about it. Just do it, and then once you're done, you can always go back and clean it up. Like, that's a hack that I always do. Just like, I don't always get it perfect that first go around. Like, I have mistakes too, so I just take a little bit. You only need a little bit of concealer on your brush, the same brush you take for your brows, and you just go under there and you just clean it up. It's the best part, honestly, because you can make it, you know, as sharp as you want. So for today, I'm going to use the NARS foundation, and this is in the shade Macao. I always wonder if I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm not sure if I ever do, but that's always been my shade. So, and this is the, I think it's the Radiant one, Radiant Concealer. Yeah, the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And as primer, I did not use primer. I've been using this Pond's moisturizer. This is literally what I've been using, and it works for me. It makes my skin feels very, very soft, and I don't have to worry about, you know, my skin being oily underneath the makeup. It doesn't let it do that either. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. As you guys can see, it's pretty close to my complexion. I like using this concealer when I just want something full coverage, and that's what we're going for today, and just a flawless finish. So I like using that because it is close to my skin shade, and if I need, just like I said, something much fuller covering, then I'll use it. So I'm using this first, and then I'm going to go in with another shade. So let's just blend this out first. I like to use it around my mouth area the most too, because if you know you're going to be eating or like drinking, I feel like this around your mouth kind of move around more than anything.
Baby, no, I never said that.
Okay, so now I'm going to use that L'Oreal Infallible. This is going to work as for my bright under eye. So I'm going to use this. This is in the shade Pecan, and that's it. I don't really want to go in with too many concealers. I feel like I'm already using a lot already, so I feel like this is enough. I'm going to let this sit just to get a little bit more tacky. Lift down the bridge of my nose for my contour. I like to put it a little bit here and a little bit here. I like to drag out that brightness up here, so I'm gonna let it sit for a little minute and then blend this out. So for powders, using the same powders, y'all. If you watched the last makeup tutorial, I'm using the same powders. I did ask you guys what powders do you guys use, because I am looking into not stopping using Maybelline, but I do want to try other things. I just feel like when I do get a chance to use something else, I get disappointed. Like, you disappointed me.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Okay. So, I think I used Sasha Buttercup before years ago. Like, that's nothing new. But I think I had the wrong shade. So, I want to get the right shade. And I do like Huda Beauty powders too as well, but I do want to get another shade from her because I feel like if I get the one I really want, I would really like it. And some other stuff y'all told me too that you guys use. We're gonna use the OG, okay? And this is in medium deep 30. And then I like to top it over with the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. This is in the shade beige, golden beige. So this helps to keep that bright under eye that I like. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline first though. Let's set this really quick.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I find why I gave you what you're needing. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to.
As contour and bronzer, I'm going to use this here. This is the Morphe palette. Y'all know I've been using this down. The brand not even on it no more. Like, and baby, I hit the pan. What about it? This is in the shade Trailblazer. This is their Glamour Bronze by Morphe, and I use it as bronzer / contour. So yeah, y'all, that's what I'm using today too. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Makeup Forever, and I'm going to put it right in the corners. I always say I don't need too much of this product because I really don't. Just a little bit goes a long way. So just a little bit. And I like to put it like in the corners. I like to put it right here in the corner. I feel like my camera light was too bright. Like it was making me look pale a little bit. I don't know. I had to calm down the brightness. Excuse me. Sometimes when things are too bright, it's just you don't see your color. The color just don't be there. And then I also like to take it up here. Like to drag it out like that. Okay, so while that sits, I'm gonna take my blush. Now today, I'm not gonna use ColourPop. I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place palette. Hopefully this palette is not cracked either, cause baby, I travel with this palette too. This one is cracked just a little bit. It's my first time opening it since I got back from Chicago, and I will never travel with this again. So this one right here is like literally about to fall out. And I gotta figure out how I can keep that in its spot. Okay. So for blush, I don't know which one I want. Okay, yeah, I do. So for blush, I'm gonna take this blush right here. If you got this palette, you know. This is a really good blush palette. And it's very, very pigmented. So sometimes I gotta watch how much I'm using because it's like super pigment. But it's my birthday, so I don't care about using too much blush. This does have a little bit of like some shimmer, some shine to it. So that's one thing I do like about it as well. You just don't need too much of it at all. I'm gonna use my other brush because I feel like I can really drag it out. I'm gonna mix in the ColourPop one though because it's that pink that I like. It's just something about this pink that I really, really like. So I'll mix it in both. And then sometimes I even go back in with my bronzer too. Make sure that bronzer is still there.
Go to you gift by mama. I belong to nobody, hope it don't bother you. You come mind your business.
Oh my god, I am so pissed. Look at my other palette. I had this palette for so long. I should have never did that. I should have kept it in my bag that I carry on, my carry-on bag, because this never happened to me. Because I really like that palette and I've had this for so long, never cracked, never did anything. Taking a little bit of some very dark brown underneath the eye, and I'm not dragging it out, I'm only staying it here. So I have the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. Oof. And we're gonna use this. Only need a little bit of that. And then I'm using this like random brown lip liner.
It's easier holding you down. Can't be any harder than holding you up now. To come clean, I said, to be realist, to be realist.
Okay, so now I'm using the Wet n Wild Skinny Dipping. And then on top I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible. This is in Coral Sands. I only need a little bit of that, and then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of some clear lip gloss. Oh, too much. This is the whole freaking look. I'm happy about it. I feel like it's giving me like old glam, which I kind of was going for. So I really do like it a lot. I'm taking it in. I do need to blend out my little nose a little bit though now that I'm turned to the side. And I'm about to finish getting ready for my dinner. I love my dress. I cannot wait to take pictures. I got ready early. Good timing. It's only 3 o'clock. So I feel like I got ready at a perfect timing. Now I'm about to get ready, take my pictures so that I have time and I don't have to be rushing, you know, to get to dinner. I can be done with my pictures and I can eat. And I always say take your pictures before dinner so that you don't have to worry about taking it after, because you're gonna be bloated and all in some more shit, okay? Just in case you may get something on your clothes, take all your pictures before. Take a shot with me. Shot o'clock. Shot. I'm chasing it with a drink. Crazy. But let me know how y'all feel about the look. I'll see you guys in my vlog so you guys can see my whole entire look. That's where you guys are going to see it. Follow me on TikTok and all that good stuff. I love you guys. And until next time, I'll see you baby dolls in my next video. And happy birthday to all of my Virgo sisters. Okay. I love y'all. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.